Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle.
Come on!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away.
Yeah, Jan Oblak.
In with a header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Molina. Alvarez. So nearly the perfect ball. And he's there to get it away. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Sorloth has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Molina. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go... And the shot! And that has fair fizzed. And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Oh, good-looking ball. Llorente. And the pass is intercepted. Goretzka. Goretzka calmly anticipates. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chance here to counter. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Goretzka is fouled. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Musiala. Coman. Musiala. Coman. Cleared without hesitation. Bayern Munich applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, there's the shot!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The goal scorer after
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Llorente. Goretzka. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's well spotted. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nicely weighted ball. Coman! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Coman really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Real chance! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
João Palhinha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience.
Solid! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Coman. Musti's had a hit! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Musiala just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Palhinha picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
João Palhinha. And he cuts out the supply. Llorente. Somewhat off target. Musiala.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's 1 each. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Kane.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, can he finish? There it is!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Surlot. Alvarez. Looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? He's found a way through. Olise! It's loose and there's a race. Oh, what has happened here? It's one! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Number 9, Harry Kane.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Olise. Now it's Kane. Galan. De Paul. Gets his pass away. Javi Galan. And it's Koke. Alvarez. Alvarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Leon Goretzka. Number 17, Olise. Number 42.
Bayern Munich awarded another corner.
Coming on the
Number
field.
3 coming up.
Number 27, Raub. Number 10, Sane. Number 25, Thomas Müller. Substitution in
Oh,
progress.
that was vital. He's in plenty of space here. Jimenez getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Müller. He's been picked out. We expected better, and so did he. Gallagher. Llorente. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found the way through.
Simple.
Aim forwards. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And Reinildo. And here's Griezmann. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now he's off and running. Raspilicueta. De Paul. He's cut it out. And that has been clubbed away.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
De Paul cuts it out. The final 5 minutes. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Coma. He's one-on-one, shot, great hits! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
After 88 minutes is...
So now the difference is 3. Palhinha. Reynildo promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Muller, now it's Kane. Lenormand makes the interception. Now it's Griezmann, well read, and the danger is averted. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game, unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
I'd like
So
to draw
what do you
your
take away
attention
from
to
it all,
the screen
Tim?
right
Well,
now.
there was a...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. have got underway here pretty promptly. The pass is intercepted. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
White cuts out the pass. White. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Trossard is herring after that one. That looks a good ball through. Valverde. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught napping. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. Mbappe! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution... Mbappe!
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Valverde. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ødegaard. Chance here to counter. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Now it's Trossard. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Havertz providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot's on here. Gabriel Jesus. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Foot in. Tchouaméni. Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Trossard. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Either side giving way. It has been tight. Gabriel does well to get it back.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Looking for options for movement. Trossard. And the finish! Goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Bellingham. Valverde. Rodrigo. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Arsenal clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Arsenal having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Can he spark a counter here? Eder Militao kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. And no, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
And that has sent him sprawling. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
La asistencia a este
Your
partido
impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but
72.306
they're not
espectadores.
playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. And he's picked out the run.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Moved on forwards. Rudiger kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He could be in here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Now it's Rodrigo. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Mendy gets it away. Trossard. Chance! And he's quick to get it clear again. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Here comes the terrific header. It's in! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
En el minuto 80, el dorsal 29. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 8.
Arsenal
El dorsal
are
11.
doing very
Serán
nicely, thank you.
sustituidos por
Well, I
el
think it's
dorsal
just the
32.
reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Se va a llevar a cabo un
Vinicius
cambio de
Junior.
jugadores.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Modric. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Saka. Havertz! Yes! And the lead is extended still further.
That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
White. Trossard. Now it's Partey. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And we're done. Arsenal pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Havertz on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. So it's down to business here. Hall looking to get on the end of this. Newcastle with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. James wins the duel this time. Joelinton. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this fella Reece James is one of the example of the glut of talent England has at its disposal in this position. He is the complete full-back, wing-back, just as good.
Palmer! Joelinton.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Gordon. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. He rises! There it is! There is the breakthrough! What a great header, got plenty on that.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
18 minutes is number 7.
Newcastle have taken the lead.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Joelinton. That looks a good ball through. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. So what can they make of this? He can run onto that. Gordon. Lavia kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Botman, long ball looking to counter. Caicedo. Bruno Guimaraes deals with that comfortably. And they're quick to get it back. Shifted it to the flank. Tonali. Hall. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Caicedo. 30 minutes gone. Can he get it through? Dubravka claims it. Isak. He's looking wide. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Tonali. Willock. Tonali, swept in. Well, that is one way to stop him. Out to the right. Fernandes. Newcastle are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Great hit! He scores! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Jackson.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Tonali. Hall. Cross goes in there. He gets big! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Colwell.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's found a way through. And that should get the job done. Palmer.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Tonali did. And we hit half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands,
Let's hope
it's
the boys
1 each.
can turn it up for the second.
There's the whistle then to start the second half. Colwell, Caicedo, and that has left him in a heap. Now looking to orchestrate a counter, and he was quick to react. Linton is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Fernandes, Mudryk. It's just beyond his reach.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He is through here. Tries to get it clear. Chance to shoot now. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 4 coming up here. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Throw it. Jackson. Caicedo. Mudryk. Livramento tries to clear. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind.
The attendance for this match was 28,500.
Just about up to the hour now. And that is set. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Newcastle have themselves a chance from the spot. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. Not a twitch, not a blink.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Isak. And here's Gordon. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So a chance here, what can they make of it? Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
There's the hit! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
The goal scorer after
Newcastle will
67
2 up
minutes
and into a position of real
Number
strength.
10.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he was alert to it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Mudryk. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Hall. He's picked his way through. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that's fabulous. James made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. Adebayo promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Guimaraes. Isak. Chelsea can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Into the last 5 minutes. Jackson looking understandably energised after his goal. James cuts it out. Palmer looking for options for movement.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
He's got space in the area. That has not gone well.
There will be 3 minutes
Joe
added
Linton
time.
was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So, time for changes
Isak.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
7, Joelinton. Number 8,
Botman.
Tonali.
His
Number
official showing that there will be 3
Number
minutes of added
1,
time.
Dubravka.
Oh, he's
Coming
felt
on
that,
the
hasn't he?
field, Number 9.
That's surely a foul. Free
Wilson.
kick.
Number 18. Number 36. Number 2. Trippier. Number 22. Nick Pope. Substitution.
Pedro Neto. Trippier can get it clear. And time is up. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
They came,
Gordon,
they
voted
saw,
man
and
of the
they were
match
sent
and
packing.
deserved. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, you rarely see atmosphere like this. The River folks certainly have lived up to their reputation in their noisy, boisterous, colourful, near-mesmeric display. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, good steal, he just read it. And he's managed to get free. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Sporting with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's following up! Goal! Sporting! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
River Plate are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Acuna. Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Trincao. Always onto this. Now it's Trincao. He's found a way through. Shot at goal! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Meza. Great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cleared without hesitation. Meza. Great hit! No mistake! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Número 21.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Trincao. Oh, that's a key interception. The fullback is in acres of space here.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
It's going to be another throw. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And nicely intercepted. Now he's off and running. Engages and forces him off the ball. Meza.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's
Decent hit! That is decidedly lacking. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Trincao. 30 minutes gone. Nice defending, it's got the job done.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's got away. Back into the middle. Acuna. And that's a throw-in. Punched away. River Plate are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Borja might just make this. Meza. That's a little off target. No, that's been intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Trincao. Referee's given a throw. Out for a throw. He's gone for goal. Borja chasing after it. Petzela. He's had it! Now, who's going to be first to this? A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the action is back on the way.
River Plate can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
That pass has been well intercepted. He's in plenty of space here. And he won't reach that. Gonzalo Inacio. Passes coming off in quick succession here. River Plate needing a change of fortune here. And now they can clear their lines. Works it forward. River Plate finding their passes. Gonzalo Inacio.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's played him through. was always going to be the keepers.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
Just about up to the hour
60.179.
now.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now it's Trincao. He is through here. And the shots! And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 19. Lo reemplazará número 11.
There they go, hunting in packs.
River Plate are definitely going about this the right way.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, and he's through the middle. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. That's going to go a long way. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Just about up to 75 minutes. Borja. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Deftly away.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Petzela. And he's on his way. Hits one! Should have equalised.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 34.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Número 9. Número 8. Entran número 26.
Perez is there, and he can pick it
Número
up.
15. Número 18. Se va a realizar un cambio.
He could be in here. Has a go!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Can he get away here? Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
He's got space in the area. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled. Can he finish? He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which all goes well if this goes to extra time.
He's a sharp little ball here. Cleared without complication. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio.
Into extra time we go. River Plate displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And that could set him on his way. Chance! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Gol del Sporting.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Número 8.
And it's Lanzini.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's in! He's got the shot away! And that would have been game, set and match.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Acuna. Now that's well seen too. De Bast with the clearance. Driving on and making good progress. Good read, needed to be. Half-time, extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Cambio en el River Plate. Número 24. Entrará al campo.
And we're off for the final time. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, smashing header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, he's definitely kept the side in the game then. That's really good positioning. They could have doubled their lead there.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. River Plate must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Lanzini. Oh, it's played in for a header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far. That has been cut short. Little pass back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. River Plate perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
River Plate didn't quite recover from the early...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Guendouzi charging forward, the ball at his feet. In comes the cross, climbs up big! He's done very well to get to that.
Castellanos is offering a wry smile there. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Can he put it away? He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So, a breakthrough already. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two. Zaccagni, well read, and the danger is averted. And he's heaved it away. Romagnoli. Chimsiti. Could move up a gear here. Lookman. Oh, important interception. There's the hit! Guendouzi. It's a pretty loose pass. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Atalanta really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Romagnoli kept his eye on it, and he's there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, played right into his path. There's no flag. Oh, that's fabulous. Decent hit! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pasalic. Oh, what a climb! And one more try! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, perfectly measured that. No, that's been intercepted. That's a look and place it forward. Retegi. Nicely worked. He's now the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Scalvini did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hila. Atalanta are trailing against the run of play. Now Mario Hila. And he's in on goal. To Ketelara. The Kitalara gets flagged offside. Rovella kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Zaccagni. Guendouzi. Now he's off and running. Lookman. He's through here. And that was very necessary.
Might want to be careful there. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Retegi. Oh, super find. Nicked it back promptly. Works it forward. Daron. Atalanta looking to pass their way through. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it will happen.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Scalvini demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Lookman driving forward.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Pulls it back. And he's there to clear it. Tries a shot! And the referee brings the first half to a close. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. Lazio get the second half started.
Atalanta are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Zaccagni. Guendouzi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Lookman. That looks a good ball through. Guendouzi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Vecino. Marusic. Daron. And the counter is on. Passes short and sharp. It's gone for a throw-in. Zaccagni looking understandably energised after his goal. Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. That was always going to be the keeper's. Patrick. Over to the other side. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's got to be in. Gendouzi! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Zaccagni. And it's Vecino. Atalanta needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Romagnoli.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
And that has been cleared. Lazio have their third corner. Cleared without hesitation. Rovella has cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Marusic does really well to win the ball there. And the shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta, numero 17.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9, il numero 24. Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, that's well spotted. And he thumps it clear. Rovella. Lookman. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that has been clubbed away. Vecino. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that's Scamacca! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Scamacca has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Cambio di giocatori.
He rises! Goal! Atalanta! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Atalanta go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And that is a little undercooked.
Lazio really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Gigot. That looks a good ball through. He is through, and the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Atalanta probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Basic. Guendouzi. Basic! Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Deep into stoppage time. Lookman. Oh, red, nice interception. Guendouzi. And he's there to clear it. And that's it. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Scalvini voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match that
and
will
welcome
really
to
get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is Jackson! Goal! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 15.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Ramos.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Palmer. Caicedo. Marcola calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Gonzalo Ramos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kimpembe. More and more pressure on the ball here. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fabian Ruiz. Sancho. Sancho is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Fernandes. And it's Dembele. João Neves. Palmer. Caicedo. Dewsbury Hall. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Paris Saint-Germain really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Vitinha. Hernandez. And Kimpembe. João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Adebayo promptly onto that, and that is that. Hernandez.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Donnarumma claims it. That's a throw. Adebayo. Fernandes. Out again for a throw-in. James. Fernandes. In for a header! In for the pieces! It's a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are...
He's got the shot away! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Gonzalo Ramos has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Chelsea are looking to go forward now. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chelsea looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Marquinhos. 5 minutes till the break. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vitinha. Cucurella. Sancho. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Fabian Ruiz. Jackson has found the net here, of course. Gonzalo Ramos.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Chelsea are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. Jackson! And more! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good strength. Caicedo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Palmer. Dewsbury Hall. Dewsbury Hall has got himself a free kick. James taking charge of the dead ball. Looking to widen the gap even further here. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. Dewsbury Hall. Fernandez gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Fabian Ruiz. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Marquinhos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And the shot! Caicedo.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Played back to the goalkeeper. Sancho. And the pass is intercepted. Gonzalo Ramos.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Pass is just off target. Marquinhos. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. João Neves. Kvaratskhelia bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Fiddles it through. Played into space out wide. Stood up well to him there. João Neves. Now Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. That has been cut short. Kvaratskhelia. Gonzalo Ramos. Hakimi. He won't be happy with that one. He's through here. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Neves. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Lee in! Cleared without complication. Kimpembe makes the interception. He's played him through.
Paris Saint-Germain truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 22. Number 15. Jackson.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Number 11. Madueke.
And he's intervened well there.
Number 35. Substitution.
Lavia powering forward here. Kimpembe did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Sanchez sends that a long way. Into the last 5 minutes. And that could set him on his way. He's found a way through. Kimpembe tries to clear. And now the breakaway. Lee in. That's a nicely measured pass. Nuno Mendes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's hoisted clear.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Lee in. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Now the finish! And somehow he kept it out. It's their second corner of the game. Lee in, ball's short. Lovely feet. That's a sharp pass. And that is that. Chelsea looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Please be reminded that drinking
look
is
back on
only
the game
allowed
then,
in the
Jim?
areas
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started here. Now he's off and running. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's managed to get rid. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can he latch on to this? Laporte attempts a clearance. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
There's a lot to like about this fella, Lucas Paqueta, Peter. Statistically, one of the best central midfielders in Europe. And I think he's going to be key here in delivering the ball around the pitch, and indeed getting back and doing his defensive work. Whether they're attacking or defending, this guy is always involved.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Souček. Lucas Paqueta. Emerson.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Bowen. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Antonio, can he finish? Oh, that wasn't far away.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. That has not gone well. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Antonio. And here's Paqueta. Oh, just skips Lucas Paqueta! Al Nassr so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Antonio. And the shot! He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes.
A 1-0 lead established.
Number 20.
Yeah, it's rare that
Owen.
one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That's an excellent interception. Todibo clears. Souček. He's through here. There's the shot! It's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Goal! After 28
So that's
minutes
2 now
is
without reply.
Number 10.
No doubt as to who has the
Lucas
momentum
Paqueta.
here now. The only doubt is how many is coming. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cleared away. And he's had a hit. That was superb goalkeeping.
Wan-Bissaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
West Ham have their second corner now. And the shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Passing is crisp and sharp. They're well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Emerson. Now it's Antonio. Mane. Short changes him with that pass. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Danger averted for now. Mavropanos. Well, nicely intercepted. Well, they can break here. And it's Laporte. Great chance! Oh, taken with style! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Al Nassr clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Is number 9.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Todibo. Ball played for Alvarez. And here's Antonio. Oh, that's a key interception. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's bustling through. He's gone for goal! Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Al Nassr really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mane. Mane. That's a little off target.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cleared without complication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Oh, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well-timed, excellent interception. That's a decent clearance.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Souček. The pass has gone astray. He could be in here. He's in space and looking for options. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Emerson, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
That's a nicely measured pass. Mavropanos. Lucas Paqueta. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they've got a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 25, Otavio. Number 14, coming on the
Make
field.
sure that's not getting through.
Number 16,
He can get that clear.
19. Substitution
Keep calm
taking place.
and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Souček.
This is the time you need that pace. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Nicely aimed pass. Wan-Bissaka. Time is running out here.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Souček. It's Antonio, and he's managed to get free. Antonio to shapes to shoot! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Goal! After 86 minutes is number 28, Souček. Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the field.
West Ham could not have picked a
number
better
17.
time to snatch a 2-goal
Substitution in
lead.
progress.
Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Bowen.
2 added minutes have been
And the
indicated.
finish! Caught offside that time. Looking for the run. Oh, it's Antonio. Oh, he's burst, and Antonio! Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Al Nassr cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
And just a quick reminder today to
Your
please drink
reflections then, Jim.
responsibly.
Well,
Anyone
Peter,
appearing
I really
intoxicated
couldn't
will-
see.
Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Mohamed Salah chasing after it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And that's a superb pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Driven forward. Oh, that's well spotted.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Salah. Now it's Darwin. Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! There it is! First blood drawn.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Di Maria. Oh, good take in a good area. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
First quarter of an hour gone. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's got shot at goal! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Renato Sanchez, that's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. Stood up well to him there. And they've got a throw. No way through there. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. That's a look and place it forward. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Bradley. Lovely bit of skill. Gravenberg. Diaz. Ploughing through the middle.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And it's Di Maria.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Great chance! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. He's through here. And he was quick to react. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Benfica have reclaimed it. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack.
And the finish! Has another goal! It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's gone looking for safety. Kokchu looking for options for movement. Now the finish!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Renato Sanchez calmly anticipates. Well-timed, excellent interception. Oh, great play! And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, good balls. Can he find the finish? What a wonderful goal! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the first 45 minutes are up. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Benfica leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Diaz. Gomez. Mohamed Salah. Antonio Silva. Aktokolu might just make this. Bradley. For Szoboszlai. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Szoboszlai. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nunez! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Gravenberg. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's no flag. Bradley. Oh, well played.
But this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Decent hit! And it's in! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before and no doubt they'll work it again.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Gomez with the clearance.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Akçakolu. Oh, great ball. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Gravenberg. Diaz. Shifted upfield. Gravenberg. And it's Salah. Bradley. Mohamed Salah. Passes short and sharp. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Nunez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Salah. Nunez. Can he finish? It's in! And the comeback is complete. Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Número 9. Substituição para o Benfica. Número 85.
So, time for changes
Número
on
14.
both sides, actually.
Vão dar os seus lugares
Liverpool
a
go into the lead.
número 8.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them haul themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on? Benfica really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Akçakolu. Nice physical challenge. Cleared away. That's really well cleared. And it's Di Maria. Nicely weighted ball. Nice ball, and he's in. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Benfica were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 11. Di Maria. Número 44. Vão dar os seus lugares a número 27. Número 9. Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Benfica have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Now it's... Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. He has done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Otamendi spots it and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, played through for the wide man. Konsa with the clearance. There's the hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here, and he's got his cross in. And he's taking no chances there. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So a brief breather, and then extra time.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 17.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Benfica did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. Has a go! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Cross flung in towards the middle. Chance! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! With a predatory goal.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Benfica take the lead. Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! He should have put that one away.
Belotti really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Now he's off and running.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gets into some space, and he's straight offside. Konsa. Salah. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Robertson, Gakpo, to McAllister, Nunez, there's the shot, it's in, and the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on...
We've reached the midway point in extra time. Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 3. Abandona o relvado.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
Está a proceder-se a uma substituição.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Chiesa gets over and intercepts, and the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk clears. McAllister. Endo. Now it's Chiesa. And it's Salah. Now that's well seen too. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Darwin. He's looking to set... Tries a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Defending of the desperate variety. Elliott touches it back.
Oh, that's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
And here's Chiesa. Mohamed Salah. Nice interception, well timed.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Liverpool needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Chiesa. Bruma. Bruma. Incoming cross. Elliott. And that is it. There will be penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Kupchu is first to take the long walk. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
McAllister is the next man in the spotlight. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, the only consolation he can take from that was the fact it was on target.
Benfica with the chance to go 2 up. And he puts it away. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
The third man in the queue. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Liverpool at the point of no return. Saved it! And that's won it! Benfica have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.